Hello, beautiful people from here, from there, and from everywhere. This is yLezama. Hola, ¿qué tal, gente bonita? De aquí, de allá y de acullá. Aquí yLezama. Well, as you can see, this is our project 100 days to create art. 100 días para crear arte. Or 100 days to create. 100 días para crear. And this time we are working on the series of watercolors. As you remember very well, in our series, which was the number 1, watercolor, we work on the technique of wet on wet. And this is the piece. Now, the subsequent, trabajamos en la técnica de húmedo sobre húmedo con la primera imagen de nuestro mosaico. Y esta es una serie de 5. So, the next one, well, as a series, ¿qué cosa es exactamente cuando hablo de una serie? As a series, it means could be the same, we're going to be using the same paper, the same image, the same colors, the same textures. Como una serie, yo en lo personal la tomo como la utilización del mismo material, los mismos colores, las mismas texturas y la misma imagen. Pero siempre, lógico, hay cambios. But we always have some changes. In this case, we are definitely going to stick to the paper. Del papel va a ser exactamente el mismo. What we are going to do differently, of course, is going to be our image. But this is going to be our matrix. En este caso, esta va a ser nuestra base. Y de aquí, and from here, we are going to create a different kind of image. Y de aquí vamos a crear una imagen diferente en the subsequent watercolor pieces o designs. Y vamos a crear a partir de esta una imagen que nace de aquí en todas nuestras piezas subsecuentes que vamos a seguir creando. Es decir, tomaremos esta base como nuestro diseño, pero vamos a hacer cambios en los próximos. In this case, the first one is técnica wet on wet, and this one is going to be dry on dry. So I take this one away, and we're going to concentrate in this one. What you can see, the design is different, but we are taking the base, pero estamos tomando la base. And we are going to use the same colors. We're going to stick to the same colors. And just the technique is going to vary. Nos vamos a quedar con los mismos colores, pero vamos a variar en la técnica de aplicación. Y en este caso, we are going to finish. I just wanted to leave the last part because remember, we have to create a little design. And we are going to do it. Tenemos que crear nuestro pequeño diseño y para poder ya trabajar y ya dedicarnos hacia poner los colores. So, en este caso las acuarelas. Y en este caso we are going to just finish our little design, which is this one. And we are going to put it. Okay, let me see that this one is not, doesn't want it to, let me see. That's what I meant to try to do the images before because time. A eso me refería cuando decía yo que haríamos las imágenes previamente debido al tiempo. Okay, so we finish that and we just leave that one. I think we should put this one here. No, I think just put it there, somewhere there. Let me think. Just in case I need it. Or we need it. It's going to be out of the way. So now, we are going to start focusing on our watercolor. We have here my water. As I mentioned to you, I have always two containers. One to use as a to clean my brushes, and the other one to use the clear water. But in this case, actually, we're not going to use it because we are going to use it to dry and dry. En este caso no vamos a utilizar demasiada agua porque vamos a utilizar la técnica de seco en seco. So, just let me one thing before we actually start. Hay algo que me gustaría mostrarles antes de que ya iniciemos. We are going to do in this one, this one, and this one. I have here 3 papers. We could have choose, obviously watercolor. The ideal is to work with watercolor paper. Yes. But in this case, I decided to work in different types of papers. And the one I chose is this sandwich pack paper. En este caso, decidí que deseaba trabajar en una pieza de una bolsa para hacer sándwiches o para poner nuestro sándwich. Y let me see. And we are going to, just for the practice a little bit. So let's see. If you don't mind, I need to move this one here closer to me. Si me permiten esto, lo tengo que mover un poquito más hacia mí. But anyway, so let's do this one, and then we use the paper that I'm actually working on. Okay, so you will see the difference. I'm planning to use right now the permanent lemon yellow. We're going to start with that one just because we can go from the light to the darkest. But anyway, this one is very hardly to see. All right? Okay, but it's dry on dry. As you can see, it's hardly any painting or hardly any water. It won't be hard. No va a haber prácticamente muchísima agua, puesto que estamos hablando de seco en seco. Oh, well, of course not. Our brush is going to have some water, but it won't be too much. Sí, efectivamente nuestra. Bueno, then vamos a ver la siguiente. Okay, so as you can see, this one, we can hardly see it. Okay, so in this case, we just for the purpose of see how behaves the watercolor. This one, okay, let me see, I'm going to grab another one. Okay, let me see, I'm going to grab another. Okay. Case, I have to make sure I clean my brush very well. Okay, I think I haven't cleaned it. Creo que ya la limpié. Let's try again. You see? The try and dry definite is going to let us to see a lot of mark making, more texture. In this case, because it's white, we can see it very well. In this one, because our paper is different tone, different hue, well, de un color diferente, it's going to be very small amount. But anyway, the point is that that's how we're going to do it. So now, let's start with this. Remember, we are going to erase and I would like to start with the yellow. That's for sure. In this case, it's the permanent lemon yellow. I should say permanent lemon yellow. Okay, so we are going to do that. Okay, so let's go into it. Hardly any. Can you see a little bit? Take out the excess of the of the water. And that's it. Our yellow is there. Now, let's try with a different brush. Let's try them. Let's see if we try the yellow ochre. Okay, let's go and try the yellow ochre, which is that one. And let me see. Yellow ochre. Take the excess, quitar el exceso de agua. And then that's it. That was our yellow ochre. Okay, so now let's try the let's go and do the alizarin crimson. Vamos a hacer, which I wanted. No, I think the alizarin crimson we better do it at the end. No, let's not do that one. Let's do the May green. Let's do the May green. Okay, we use this one. Okay, let's go start with the May green. As you can see, hardly any, very dry as possible. Dry and dry. And that's what we are going to do. Y eso es exactamente lo que vamos a hacer o que estamos haciendo con esta pieza. Técnica seco en seco. Ok. Entonces, no demasiado. So this is that one. Okay. I think we're just going to leave it like that. Nothing more, nothing less. If we really wanted to give it a little bit more contrast and use different tones and values, si queremos realmente hacer un contraste y darle varios tonos, irnos from the darks to the lights, de los tonos más oscuros hacia los más claros, well, we can just add a little bit more. So I think that's it. Nothing else there. Now let's go and try and use this one, or maybe this one. Okay, let me see. Let's go use this one for the for the yellow ochre. That's the one. Let's see if we want to use the. Okay, now the gold ochre. That's the gold ochre, which is going to be here. Okay, en the extremes, en estas partes extremas. Entonces, vámonos con el oro ocre. Take the excess, and then we started Okay. Let's try the other side. And keep doing the same technique. Okay, so this is it. So far, so good. So now, así que hasta aquí todo parece bien. Ahora vamos a hacer the last part, which is the alizarin crimson. Vamos a utilizar ahora el alizarin crimson, que es un tono rojo. No idea cómo decimos eso en español, así que yo creo que tengo que investigar, ¿verdad? Porque de lo contrario me quedo volando en ese aspecto. Okay, so let's go and do this. Entonces espero que sí me estén viendo. Seguimos, como decía, utilizando nuestra técnica de seco en seco. Y esta serie, que es de 5, piezas. And so far this is the second one, y hasta por el momento esta es nuestra segunda pieza. Again, series, we are using the same with our matrix, con nuestro ejemplo diseño, y de ahí we are creating another design developed from the first one, y estamos creando un diseño que se desarrolló a partir de la primera imagen, matrix. And then we are definitely going to use the same colors. We are going to keep it the same colors, but we are going to use it in a different techniques, watercolor. I think that's it. Okay, that's it. I think this is our piece from today. Y espero que se hayan divertido y disfruten. This is the piece for today. So thank you so much, and till next time. Y les ama. Así que esta es nuestra pieza y estamos hasta la próxima con nuestra siguiente serie de 5 de acuarelas. Así que hasta la próxima. Y les ama. Besitos.